I can show you how it works.
Okay, I don't have any idea how it works.
Oh, it's a bracelet.
I got
Pretty
it.
neat. That's pretty neat. Well, who do you have? Yeah, who do you have?
For you, back.
Oh, hi,
Hi,
Get over here.
Hello, Dave.
How
are you?
Fine. Is your mom going to make it? She told me. That was in one of my little books, yeah. It looks kind of neat, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
They showed the kind though that looks more like,
Oh, we have that.
yeah. So, well, how many more people do you think we need to start our party? Huh? More than three. I think Kurt, we need. No, Kurt's not here. We need Ryan Becker. We need Zachary. Our girls are here though. Our girls are all here. We just need a few more boys. I hope those video cameras make me look very thin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. None of these 10 pounds over. Yeah, right. Good. Oh, here comes Kurt.
Sarah, did you take your
Hi,
break?
Kurt. Yep.
Now take your ears out.
You know what, honey? You put one under the tree.
By 6 weeks.
I'm here.
By 6 weeks.
Officer's here. Oh, Ryan's here. Anyway, Ryan's mom is here. And Tim's coming.
Nope, that's Ryan.
No, that's Ryan. Okay, maybe I can.
saw just the hat.
Of the tree, and there you go. And we are going to sing Tyler some Christmas songs for our moms and dads, okay? So, we're going to start with our one about winter. So remember, we have to put our foot up. Can we all do this? Good. When I came to school today, I saw snowflakes. Did you guys see snowflakes? And how many of you have been building snowman? Did anybody build a snowman? Yeah, a lot of people. You did, huh? Okay. Let's start with this one. Put your fingers down at the bottom. What are we going to do? We're going to go crunch, 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 crunch. Up the hill we go. Sliding, 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 sliding. Down the hill we go. Crunch, 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 crunch. Up the hill we go. Sliding, 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 sliding. Down the hill we go. Crunch, 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 crunch. Up the hill we go. Sliding, 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 sliding. Down the hill we go. Okay, keep our heel up. Put our 5 snowmen up. Are you ready to go sliding? 5 little snowmen sliding on my sled. One fell off and bumped his head. Frosty called the doctor and the doctor said, "That's what you get for sliding on my sled." 4 little snowmen sliding on my sled. One fell off and bumped his head. Frosty called the doctor and the doctor said, "That's what you get for sliding on your sled." 3 little snowmen sliding on my sled. One fell off and bumped his head. Frosty called the doctor and the doctor, "That's what you get for sliding on my sled." 1 little snowman sliding on my sled. He fell off and bumped his head. Frosty called the doctor and the doctor Mom and Dad on this one, don't we? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say so. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never left for Rudolph, join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve.
Who's in here to see me?
Timmy.
What a Merry Christmas. Look at I get a big hug. What is
Batman stuff
all right.
and Spider-Man.
Well, where it's real cold and there's a lot of snow all around and everything. And this morning, real early when it was dark out, the elves got out and they started putting stuff in my bag to bring down for you. You know, some things for you kids. The elves went out there, and 5 of them went out, and only 4 of them came back. One of them got lost out there in the snow, the elves. And so I had to call Rudolph, and I said, Rudolph, you know he's got that big red nose. I said, do you think you could find him? Because I had my flashlight, and I took it, and I went like this, looking for him, and the snow was blowing. It was so dark I couldn't see anything. And Rudolph went out and he looked around for one of the elves. And pretty soon, pretty soon I heard a knock.
This is all for your
You guys are watching.
How dare you? Oh, quit.
That's good.
Let's see, what are we still missing? We've got a costume girl. We must have some girls still missing. We need a little woman rush. I have the gingerbread man.
I know.
Before we start, we've got lots of visitors. I'm Chris Antoni, and I'm the children's teacher. And this is Ruth Heineke, and she's the children's music teacher.
Thank you.
And she has wonderful plays that they do and lots of songs and everything. So they're going to do the Gingerbread Boy for us.
We'll do the gingerbread man first, and then we're going to sing some of the Christmas songs that we've been practicing. So if we're all ready, we'll get started. Are we ready to start the play? Once upon a time, a little old man and a little old woman lived in a pleasant little house. They were very happy because their grandchildren lived nearby. One day, the little old man was out working in his garden. He was hoeing the weeds. And the little old woman decided to bake a special treat for her grandchildren. She said they would like a gingerbread man. So she mixed up the dough and rolled it flat and cut out the shape of a gingerbread man. She decorated his face with eyes, a cute little nose, and a smiling mouth. She gave him a brown coat and stuck 3 big raisins in front for buttons. When the gingerbread man was ready, she put him into the pan and popped him into the oven.
Then you can see him.
When the gingerbread man was all done, she opened the oven door. What a surprise! The gingerbread man hopped out and ran onto the floor. He said, "No one will eat me."
No one will eat me.
And he sang,
Run, 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 catch me if you can.
You can't catch me. You can't catch me. 'Cause I'm not a gingerbread man.
Well, the little old woman tried to chase him. She put her hand down and she tried to chase him. And she couldn't catch him. He was very fast. So the little old woman came and sat down right here. Well, the gingerbread man ran right out of the house and went past the little old man. And the man said, "Stop."
Stop.
Gingerbread man said, "No."
No.
And he sang, "Run, run, 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 catch me if you can. You can't catch me, you can't catch me, 'cause I'm a gingerbread man." Well, the gingerbread man ran and the little man went after him. But he couldn't catch him, and so the little old man came and sat down. Well, the gingerbread man went on, and soon he met a black dog along the road. And the dog came up to him and said, "My puppies would like to play with you." The gingerbread man said, "They can't."
They can't.
And he sang, "Run, run, 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 catch me if you can.
You can't catch me. You can't catch me. 'Cause I'm a gingerbread man.
I run away from the little old woman, I run away from the little old man, and I can run away from you." The dog chased the gingerbread man. Oh, he was fast, but he just couldn't catch him. So the dog went and sat down next to the little old man. After a while, the gingerbread man met a lamb, and the lamb came up to him and said, what'd sheep say?
Yes.
And the lamb said, "I'd like to eat you." And the gingerbread man said, "You can't get me."
You can't get me.
And he sang, "Run, run, 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 catch me if you can. You can't catch me, you can't catch me, 'cause I'm a gingerbread man. I run away from the little old woman, I run away from the little old man, I run away from the dog, and I can run away from you." The lamb tried very hard to catch the gingerbread man. He chased him, but he just couldn't catch him, so the lamb finally came and sat down. Next, as he was going down the road, the gingerbread man met a black cat. And the black cat came up to him. The black cat came up to him and said, the kitty cat said, "I'm hungry. Do you taste good?" Gingerbread man said, "Yes."
Yes,
But you
you
can.
can't eat me.
And he sang,
Run, 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 catch me if you can. You can't catch me, you can't catch me, 'cause I'm not a gingerbread man.
I run away from the little old woman, I run away from the little old man, I run away from the dog, I run away from the lamb, and I can run away from you. The kitty cat went after him, and she chased that gingerbread man, but just couldn't catch him. So she went and sat down next to the lamb. As the gingerbread man walked past some trees, a birdie was way up high, flapping her wings with her beak down.
Put your beak down, Samantha.
Beak down.
Put your beak down, Louise.
And she flapped her wings and she said, "Tweet, tweet,
Samantha,
tweet."
put your thing down here.
And she sang, "Tweet, tweet, tweet." She said, "Watch out for the hungry fox." But the gingerbread man wasn't scared, and he sang, "Run, run, 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 catch me if you can. You can't catch me, you can't catch me, 'cause I'm the gingerbread man. I run away from a little old woman, I run away from a little old man, I run away from a dog, I run away from a lamb."
Stand up, lamb.
Stand up. I run away from a cat, and I can run away from you. The birdie flapped her wings and tried to catch that gingerbread man, but she just couldn't, and so she flew over and sat next to the cat, and the cat was very careful not to eat the bird. Well, the gingerbread man was getting tired from all of this running. And he started to slow down, and a very slow animal came out of the forest. And the turtle said, "I saw the fox.
I saw the fox.
He looked hungry."
Look down.
The gingerbread man said, "The fox won't catch me."
The fox can't catch me.
And he sang, "Run, run, 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 catch me if you can. You can't catch me, you can't catch me, 'cause I'm a gingerbread man. I've run away from a little old woman, I've run away from a little old man, I've run away from a dog, I've run away from a lamb, I've run away from a cat, I've run away from a bird, and I can run away from you. Well, you know the turtle is slow, but he really did try to catch that gingerbread man, and he didn't catch him. So the turtle crawled over and sat down.
Oh, that was a cool scene.
Sure enough, the very next animal that the gingerbread man met was the fox. The fox came up to him and said, "Good day. You look tired." And he said, "Would you like to come to my house to rest?"
You like to come to my house to rest?
The gingerbread man said, "Okay."
Okay.
So he took his hand and he started to walk toward the fox's house. But then the gingerbread man stopped because he remembered that the kind bird and kind turtle had tried to warn him about that fox. So he said, "You're trying to trick me."
You're trying to trick me.
And he sang, "Run, run, 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 catch me if you can. Can't catch me, can't catch me, 'cause I'm the gingerbread man. I've run away from a little old woman, I've run away from a little old man, I've run away from a dog, I've run away from a lamb, I've run away from a cat, I've run away from a bird, I've run away from a turtle, and I can run away from you." Oh, that fox was fast. He chased the gingerbread man. But you know something? Even the fox couldn't catch that gingerbread man. So he went and sat down next to the turtle. Pretty soon the gingerbread man found he was getting close to the house of the little old woman and the little old man. And the grandchildren stood up.
Mine's gonna too, I think.
Because they were playing outside, and they jumped up and down and said, "Look,
Look!
there's the gingerbread man."
Yes, the gingerbread man.
The gingerbread man was happy to see them. He decided to be good and let them catch him because these were the children who were supposed to get him after all. So the little gingerbread man ran slowly, and the children caught him. Don't you think that's a good ending for our little gingerbread man? The end. And make me wear a sonnet. You would even say it was. Although we other reindeers used to laugh and talk in days, they never let poor Rudolph join any reindeer games. Would you hold on to these and play these while we sing Jingle Bells? Can you do that? Just hold on to the string.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one horse open sleigh. Hey, hey, good job, thank you, Alice.
Remember the Christmas tree?
Oh, you're fine.
They've come home with 2 eyes and a mouth on their thumb. You'll know what this is for. Okay.
I did it.
Here, did it come on?
This came off for me too.
Here's the chimney. Here's the
top.
Open the lid. Now Santa will pop. Great. Okay. Clap your hands, stamp your feet, wiggle all around. Reach your hands high in the air, and now let's touch the ground.
Hold your head, hold your head.
Kyle's right behind me.
Now let's decorate up on the ground, but for the
All sitting around in a circle there. Well, look at that.
Who's here? He must have heard us.
Why, sure I did. That sure was some good singing. Oh, well, my
Got a
reindeer
chair for you right
just
there.
brought me down here this
Look at him,
morning
all quiet.
from the North Pole.
They're going home.
You kids know where I live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the North Pole.
I got the video on Rudolph.
Sure. Why don't you come a little closer here so we can talk? I gotta tell you what happened this morning.
What?
Oh, you know, it was cold and dark this morning up there on the North Pole. And the elves went out to get my sleigh ready, you know, and they were starting to carry presents out of the sleigh. And there were 5 of them went out there to the sleigh, and only 4 of them came back. And we saw that one of them must have been lost out there in the cold and the dark and the snow. And so I got my flashlight out and I went out there and turned it on. I looked all around for him. I couldn't see him anywhere. Just could see snow, that's all. So I got Rudolph and I said, Rudolph, would you go look for this elf that's missing? And Rudolph, you know, with his big red nose there, he took right off, charged through the snowdrifts. And a little later we heard a knock on the door and Rudolph was taking his paw and he was hitting the door. I opened up the door, and there was Rudolph. He had the elf by the back of his coat there, carrying him right into the house. Right?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
He's right. Jump up, Alex.
Well, here's Alex. Here's Alex. This is the that's Alex. Okay, no. There we go, Alex. This is your birthday, huh? Well, good. Huh?
And our very last one.
Yeah. Okay, here you go, Daniel. Oh, there we go.
These are really
Got it.
hot.
Well, good.
Good. Train that kid, right?
Well, I gotta get back to the North Pole and get those elves working on more toys and everything for Christmas Eve. And when I come around, right, and when I come around on Christmas Eve, will you all be sleeping? Okay.
All right.
Well, I think we're right because
If you want to stand up by Santa, I'll take your picture.
I'll come real early. Sure, you can have your picture taken. Well, we're gonna take some pictures here
Go
first.
ahead, Kyle.
Okay. All right.
1, 2,
Kid, say hi.
sure, Alex. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Says, Mom, what are you making me do?
Wait. Man there. Thank you.
Oh,
Cheese, right. Okay. Thank you. You bet. That's what I say when I go. You gonna come over here and sit in my lap? Okay. Thank you. Here we go. Oh boy, this is great being Santa Claus. This is just
Did you want us to sit on Santa's lap, Mike?
Sure.
You
No,
would
well,
just
just stand next to me. Sure, you just come over and stand right here.
How
There
about
we go.
Samantha?
Want to ring these? Ring them for a while. Here we go.
last week.
How old are you? How old are you? How old
I had a mask, I write it down.
Okay, I'll sing. How old are you?
Yeah, it does look like one, doesn't it?
I can play.
He's gonna say
How many fingers? The 5, huh?
They don't talk about.
Oh, wow. What do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Over there.
Thank you.
You'll get one, Annie, you'll get one.
Grandma's going too.
Where'd it go, Grandma?
Well, you handed it to me, Sal.
Do you want
Oh,
Annie to
neat.
open this or Al?
What is it?
Either?
Wow.
Here you go, Annie.
There's what?
Open it up, Annie.
That's from Aunt Susan and Uncle Bob, and that's for you and little Al, okay?
For me too.
For both of you. Why don't you come down and help her?
What is it?
It's a
Oh,
paint
boy.
thing. It's it has like clear plastic type stuff, and that stuff you paint on, and then it dries, and then you can peel it off. And it's like color film stuff that you can put on windows or
Oh, it's kind of like making your own color form.
making your own
Put it on windows.
stickers, making your own stickers.
Paint it on windows.
Well, isn't that neat? What do you say? What do you say, guys?
That's from Aunt Susie and Uncle Bob.
What's that for?
That, each one of you guys get one of those, each family.
This
Oh, one of these.
Yeah.
This is Mom's.
That, I was claiming that one.
That's Mom's. And that other big gold one, Dad. From
Okay.
the card is.
See, I feel like a little kid. I'm getting open my